Five, four, three, two, one. Hey guys, I wanted to play another episode of Hawken with you, and today we're actually going to play around with the Grenadier a little bit. Probably do one or two missions. You know what? I'm generally speaking, it seems like I use these heavier mechs for just for the missile assault or the siege missions. But today I'm gonna run with it with team deathmatch and see if we can't get into an actual good, like maybe two or three good matches, and see if I can't use this thing to defensively to help my teammates out. I have played around with it briefly before, but it didn't work out as well as I would have liked. There was something going on with my connection and everything kept lagging. So I'm going to try doing this again and we'll see what we can do. Let's see if we can't get this to work a little bit better than we have before. So, like the other heavy mechs, it's big, it's slow, it has two different modes, and this one, it throws grenades at everybody. So, let's see what we can do here. Oh, yeah, and it has a lot of health. That's the other thing about it. So, I like the fact that they use less, or that it has a bigger fuel reserve, but at the same time that fuel reserve doesn't make me go a heck of a lot faster than the standard run. So, let's see what we can get here. Alright. So this mech is actually a little bit more of a defensive. Well, it's obviously all of them are more defensive, but this one, really good at kind of just keeping everybody off of us. I like the grenades. I like what they do and I like how they work, but it's also definitely, it puts me into a mode to where I kind of need to be with other mechs to put myself to my full potential. And I do apologize for kind of, I get a little bit into it and then I really slow down with my talking. Whoops. And let's see if we can't heal ourselves just briefly here. I really do need to do something about that ghost thing. I really don't like it too terribly much, but I always forget to change it too. Whoa, that was bad. So the other thing about the these guys is that once you actually switch into your secondary mode, it's actually I'm not going to take this guy down. That's the other problem. Like I said, once you get overmatched a little bit, it's actually really difficult. I have to concentrate a little bit more when I'm playing with these bigger mechs. The other thing is, like I was saying, with once you actually switch modes, you cannot repair. It slows you down and it gives you a lot more armor in the front, but reduces your armor in the back. So it is something you have to watch out for. It is good situationally, but in certain circumstances, it's better to maintain your mobility and kind of be able to move out of the way if you really need to, and also, be able to heal yourself immediately when necessary. So let's see. I'm gonna cause myself some problems here, but They really don't like me up here, I think. Let me get myself wrapped up, and we'll see. We'll see if we can't make this an even ball game. There we go. Yeah. I saw what he tried to do there. My buddy helped me out a bit, but at the same time, I definitely got him out of the match. Come on. Rep up. There we go. Yeah. See, that's definitely a better mech to kind of stay out of direct combat and kind of keep yourself in an area where you can take advantage of the fact that you've got a little bit more AoE. You kind of keep guys out. Keep guys out and keep guys from firing directly at your guys, and you kind of take them around and take them out slowly. They really don't like me, which is actually kind of a good sign. I mean, obviously, I'm not doing a lot of direct damage. I'm not killing a lot of direct people, but at the same time, I'm pissing them off and kind of getting them to focus a little bit on me, while everybody else gets the chance to tear them apart. Oops. Yeah. No walking into walls. Hey, guess what? There we go. That was good. That was real good. And I'm still... Wow. This thing has a lot of health. That was kind of bad. That was. It's like we've got everybody almost dead. There we go. There we go. Let's see if I can't get back into that fight and kind of finish those guys off. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to, sadly. Whoa! There we go. They really don't like me. Which is good. Very good. I like this mech. Especially for this particular situation. This has been a very good round. It's kind of kept us evenly matched the entire time, which is great. It's been close the whole match, which actually was really, really good. I like this. I like this fight. So, we will... You know what? We'll go ahead and do one more. chances are... Chances are I probably won't do as well the second time around. But, that said, I really liked being able to kind of run the battlefield this time. I liked that. I like what this thing does for me. So, you will probably see me play with this guy again. Alright, so let's leave and then go do this one again. Or do... You know what? Let's do a missile defense. Doesn't take as long as the siege. Should be able to get one of those done relatively quickly. Not, you know, drag it out for 45 minutes and make this whole video like an hour and something long. So, let's see. Yeah, let's see. Or missile assault, rather. Let's see if we can't do that. I kind of like this guy. Aggressive. Allows me to be aggressive, but at the same time it's defensive. And it's... I like that. You know what? We'll switch the primary weapons. We'll see what we can do with the other one, see if we like that at all. I might not like it at all, but, I mean, at this point, I'm really kind of digging this setup just as it is. And I think with some internals, which I don't actually have installed on this one, this could be a pretty mean, mean monster. So, let's see what we can do. Launch. Okay, so this thing charges up. And it does do the explosives, like the other. Alright, so maybe a little bit more snipey. Kind of more long-range-ish. Wow, this is right at our doorstep. That's almost not fair. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Damn. I almost got him too, though, with that last shot. That took a good chunk of his health. Still, I'm not sure if I kind of like the ability to just... Alright, still. We're gonna have to do something about that. This is a really hectic battleground. I think for something like this, maybe a heavy mech might not necessarily be my best choice. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the other grenades just because of this battleground. I like that heat cannon, and I think in certain circumstances it could be pretty damned good. But at the same time, I like the ability to just do something like this and really kind of just piss everything off. This is a very, very small map. And just by keeping these guys occupied a little bit, kind of helping my guys out. Although it doesn't seem like my guys really know so much about what they're doing. But at the same time, like I said, this map is actually really rough. It's very small, which Makes it difficult to control anything for too long unless you just kind of dominate the other team. And that's not good at all. So they have a Healy mech. Good for them. Something last time around I pretty much proved that I cannot do at all. Let's do this. There we go. All right. Wow, Mr. Tao really likes me. This guy's actually pretty damn good. And I think he's going to be the difference between us winning or losing this particular match. So oh, come on. Really? That wasn't fun. I should have been able to take him. Oh, you bastard. Seriously. Oh, wow. Yeah, I just wanted 2 more shots actually on him, and I think I would have been able to do that, but there we go. And there we go. See, and that's the thing with this. I can do a good chunk of damage to a lot more than one person at a time, especially when they bunch up, and that allows my teammates to, even if I don't necessarily get the kill, that allows my teammates to kind of come in behind and mop up a little bit, and that, under the right circumstances, really makes this mech shine kind of in the right sort of match. And that's what I'm just trying to do here. Especially with a healer bunched up on it. You can do damage to more than just one. And there is some pretty significant damage that's being done, too. Still, at the same time, we're still not quite where we want to be with this fight. And where we want to be is winning. Oh wow, where the hell did everybody come from? There's a lot of mechs. Do we, how many of us are there and how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. This is going to be a very quick match at this rate. Wow, that's awful. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. So, anyway, under the right circumstances, I actually really like this thing. I think under the, again, if you play your cards right with it, and you're a little bit better at this than I am, you can do pretty damn good. Right, so let's get repaired up a little bit. Damn. That would happen. He is pretty damn good. So did I do enough damage to him? Not. Well, all right. Maybe it was enough. It put him into, it forced him to go into repair mode, which caused him to die, which I can deal with. There we go. Yeah. I mean, at this point, unless we get and hold the other three... Or the other two, rather. The other two silos, it's not gonna be... There we go. Damn. Oh, that guy. Really, really, really don't like him right now. That said, this is pretty much going to be the end of it. We've got like 3 seconds left. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Okay, so Grenadier, interesting mech. I like it. Not great with it, but I think under the right circumstances it can be pretty damn good. And there were certain situations where I actually did do pretty well with it. Not always. There's certain circumstances where it didn't quite work out to my advantage, but there's other spots where that thing actually really, really worked quite well. So, yeah, MVP, Mr. Tao. He's got 24 kills. God, don't like him. Yeah, and he killed the crap out of me. So, yeah. All right. So, eliminated 20 enemy mechs that were on a kill streak. Oh, that was probably him. So, anyway, Grenadier, like the mech. That was a good match. It was close, but I do think that we were a little bit outmatched. You know, and props to them for being as good as they were. That said, this will probably be this one, and I don't know. I like I said, I haven't still played around with the brawler. I'm actually really looking forward to playing around with the assault. I want to try to get that mech and get that one. I really, honestly, I'm looking forward to playing around with that one. That one's kind of the one that I'm hoping to use a little bit later and kind of get through it. My goal eventually is to get into, let's see, the market mechs and the G2 assault, which is basically the assault mech with it simply has 2 Vulcan cannons. It doesn't have anything else as its secondary or primary. It's just they do, like, each one does a little bit less damage than what we already have, but it's overall it's actually, I'm kind of excited to go through the assault and get the whole way down the line and then have enough Hawken credits by the time I get this thing maxed out to purchase the G2 assault, because I really want to play around with that and I kind of want to see how that one works. Also, honestly, the Predator looks interesting to me, and the Incinerator works a little bit differently, so that one kind of makes me curious. I simply don't have enough media credits to buy anything else. If I did, I would probably open up either the Incinerator or the Predator just to show those to you guys too. But this was our third to last. So we still have the Vanguard and the Assault. I'm actually saving the Assault for last. And then once we're done with that, we'll probably go through and just show some basic in-game footage, kind of just switching around mechs to whatever seems to work the best for that particular match. If I really need to switch out to a heavy or switch out to something a little bit lighter or faster, you know, I'll actually tend to switch to what works for me for that particular area. You know, kind of switch through the assault, maybe one of the sniper rifles and maybe the berserker. But right now, my thing is I'm just trying to show you guys all the different mechs, not necessarily say that I'm great with any particular mech. I'm just trying to get all the ones that I have out there just to give you a little bit of a taste of which one is which. That way you can kind of go in and, hey, maybe you are just starting and you don't know which one you want to use, and you can just kind of go from there and